It's let's keep it real with Am. Let's go. Real talk, raw facts. We don't move slow. She cut through the drama like a blade to the noise. Southern Belle with the truth. Don't play with the voice. Ay, let's keep it real with Am. Let's go. Real talk, raw facts. We don't move slow. She cut through the drama like a blade to the noise. Southern Belle with the truth. Don't play with the voice. We talk fake friends, side dudes, heartbreak too. Baby mamas, baby daddies, nothing off the menu. She ain't scared to speak it, now she built for the flame. Say your name without say your name, if it's smoke, it's the same. Energy loud, tea stay hot. Truth hit different when it land on the spot. So fix your face, don't flinch, don't scam. It's the queen of real talk, yeah, that's Am. Let's keep it real with Am. Let's go. Real talk, raw facts, we don't move slow. She cut through the drama like a blade to the noise. Southern Belle with the truth, don't play with the voice. Ay, let's keep it real with Am. Let's go. Real talk, raw facts, we don't move slow. She cut through the drama like a blade to the noise. Southern Belle with the truth, don't play with the voice.
Hey everybody, what's up Robin, what's up Candy Kisses, what's up Lolita, Mika, Blueberry Boots, Pammy Pooh, Cheryl Wagner. Cheryl, thank you for that first super sticker. Sonia Mills, Shawnee in the building, Terry Dow, I know he's somewhere in here, Joanne, Whisper, hey, Sharice, Sierra. Let me go ahead and read my copyright disclaimer under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. A fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in fair use, in favor of fair use. So, hey y'all, welcome back to my live. Thank y'all for coming. We're gonna dive some more into the Romeca Meeks story. Now, I just want to make this clear. I want to reiterate this, okay? And I just want to say, I want to be clear. I am not the blogger that focus on woulda, coulda, shoulda. I don't move off rumors. I move off receipts and facts, okay? A lot of people is getting caught up in emotions and taking sides and turning this tragedy into a back and forth. But this is not what I do over here on my panel. I don't want to go back and forth. I don't want to hear what ifs, could ifs, none of that. I want to stick to facts, okay? That's it. That's all I want to do is stick to facts. It's truly unfortunate of what happened to this young lady. My heart goes out to her son, her family, and everyone who's been affected by this, regardless of what side people think they're on. This is real life, and this is somebody's loved one that we are talking about, okay? I'm not in competition with anyone when it comes to this story, nothing like that. When I talk about this story, it will be from a factual standpoint. If you're here for drama and exceptions, this not it, baby, because I'm not going back and forth with nobody about this. I'm just not doing that. I'm not going back and forth. If you put me on a side, damn it, you just put me on a side, because I'm not on no side. I'm for the truth, and that's just what it is, okay? That's just what it is. I believe in letting people say what they want. I believe that I want people to say what they want over here without being attacked, okay? Without being attacked. And that goes for anybody, okay? That goes for anybody. Let's just be clear. I don't want nobody to get attacked over here. This is a welcoming panel. I don't care if somebody come in here and say Carlos is a liar. Don't block them. They are free to have their opinion over here. Please do not block them. They are free to have their opinion. They are free to feel how they want to feel about this situation. Okay, that's it. That's it. I want to show y'all something. Hold on, I'm about to get it. So, yes, everyone, please hit the like button for me. So, Quadre has been dropping a few things today, and I want to look over this right now of the stuff that he has been dropping. I don't know who this is, worried about me. Anywho, I know a lot of people had said that, you know, Quadre didn't even know Carlos, but he also put up a lot of videos of, or a lot of, videos and pictures of him, and Carlos together. This here is the baby shower. You can see that they paid a lot for this baby shower. You can also see that Carlos is there. Carlos is there, and then the pictures of their maternity pictures is everywhere. Okay, over there. Look at this. They pictures is everywhere, but somebody said that Carlos didn't know about the baby shower to the day of. I mean, it don't seem like, I don't know. I'm whatever. I'm not even gonna go there, but anyway, hold on. I'm looking for the one he put up. Did he put it up? I know he did because I thought I seen it. How many cars you got damage to it? Like, all right, that's kind of long. Okay, I don't know whose car is that? Anyway,
You want to keep lying? This how I feel when somebody keep lying to somebody. Why did you lie? Tell me why you lied. Tell me why you lied. Why did you lie? Why you lie so much? Why do you lie so much? I'm talking to you. Please. What? Talk to me and I'll throw it down. You want to keep lying? This how I feel when somebody keep lying to somebody. Why did you lie? Tell me why you lied.
No, this wasn't a video. I don't know where is that. Somebody said I'm reporting. This ain't it either. I think this.
I thought you were home. Is that what you said? I'm at home. You ain't nowhere near home. You ain't nowhere near at home. And I'm ringing both bells. What you study land for? I knew you was pulling up to a bitch crib. That's why you blocked me. Like I said, you was pulling up to her crib. Bitch, I ain't stupid. Y'all whole lights on up there and everything. Who the fuck you think you lying to, Carlos? All you do is lie. All you fucking do is lie. All your ass do is lie. Bitch who was just on the phone with me for 45 minutes driving to a bitch house arguing with me, and whole time you pulling up to a bitch crib. I thought you were home. Ain't that what you said? I'm at home. You ain't nowhere near home. You ain't nowhere near at home. And I'm ringing both bells. What you study land for? I knew you was pulling up to a bitch crib. That's why you blocked me. Like I said, you was pulling up to her crib. Bitch, I ain't stupid. Y'all whole lights on up there and everything. Who the fuck you think you lying to, Carlos? All you do is lie. All you fucking do is lie. All your ass do is lie. Bitch who was just on the phone with me for 45 minutes driving to a bitch house arguing with me, and whole time you pulling up to a bitch crib. I thought you were home.
So that is the video that, well, he been dropped it, but he actually redropped it again today. So Yeah. Um. Hey, Foxy. I thought I seen. I thought we seen keeping it real. Hey, Miss Lasandra, keeping it real. Come on up here, please. When I drop the link, I just dropped the link for one person. This it. Uh, just one person. Oh, Q's using the same videos. And okay. Okay, Q. And everybody is saying the same thing over and over. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, whatever. Hey, Roz. Everybody is saying the same thing over. Hold on, y'all. Hold on right quick.
While she doing that, hey everybody, how y'all doing? I'm gonna be real quiet up here, y'all. Okay, really quiet. Y'all ain't gonna. It's almost like you're not gonna know I'm here.
Okay, I'm back. What y'all had said? Say, where's the new evidence? What you talking about? That video? Y'all want that video from Q? That's what y'all talking about? Well, actually, it's been shade against both of them, against Romeca, and it's been shade against Holly, both of them. So we just really have to be fair, honestly. Like I said, this is a channel that go by facts, facts, not feelings, facts. She said, Miss White, I want to know if your stance changed at all. That was Romeca, Miss White.
Hmm.
She said Cheryl wanted to know if your stance changed at all.
In regards to taking a side or what, how I feel.
Yeah, like about this whole thing.
Okay, so I'm. Let me tell you how I am. I don't really because I don't know what happened. I don't really have a side or anything of that. I'm not for nobody. And because I'm not for no one particular person, I have to say you have to be fair on all accounts. Um, because like Amber said, all we got is coulda, shoulda, wouldas, right? And I understand when you don't, when you're not fair
Stay
about
quiet.
truth, when you're not fair about truth, it's very, look, it causes so much damage. It causes so much damage. Um, if and then again, when you say like justice needs to lay at the feet where it belongs, right? And because we don't know who did what, we can't scream that. That's all I'm saying. It does not mean that she does not deserve justice, because even if they are wrong or right, it don't matter. You still got this baby. Y'all know I'm for the kids at the end of the day. And if you are out here setting all these different plays in motion, saying that this happened, that happened, this happened, that happened, only to find out later that it wasn't that, or maybe not exactly that. This family and this baby got to go play this stuff through their mind over and over again. But they said this and they back that up. And they said, it's just too much confusion on top of stuff. It just really is. So
Thank you,
um
Pammy Pooh.
I just think you have to listen. You cannot get the truth without listening. That's all I'm saying. You cannot get the truth without listening. Period.
Right. Okay. Quadra's on here. So, hey Quadra, how you doing today?
Good.
That's good. So,
Yeah.
I wanted to know. I seen another content creator. I think Trina is her name, who been giving
Yeah.
you hell and following you in these streets, right? Everywhere you go. And you know, your name out here now basically is a liar. Everybody say you're lying about everything, right? And she's
They
one of
want me
them.
to be lying.
Huh?
I said, yeah, they want me to be lying.
Are you familiar with Trina?
Not exactly with who she is. Like, I don't know her because I don't never see her face. Only see her little picture that she be
So you never met her in person?
Not that I know of. She sound like she know me. Shit.
Because I see that she follows you on just about every panel, and
Yeah.
she wants to discredit um everything that
Everything
you
I
say.
say. Yeah.
Yeah. So is you think that she may be trying to silence you?
It's only that because everything she's saying really don't be making sense. And she be like, "Oh, this ain't that." What he's saying is he a liar, and like I haven't lied about nothing yet.
Yeah, they calling you, they saying you a big liar now. Whisper say she think that you telling the truth. Everybody else, they
Yeah.
tear them up in the comments, they tear them up on the panels, they tell he lying, he lying, he lying, he lying, he lying, he lying. I'm like, God, dog.
Can I ask
Right.
a question without you
And
getting
there's that much
offended?
lying in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Can
can
I
ask
ask?
me a question.
I don't want you to be offended. I just want to ask you, like, do you recognize? Well, first, let me ask you, what is justice to you? What does justice look like to you?
Um, if anybody was in the wrong, they should pay for it. You know, if they not wrong with no way, then justice is finding all the wrongs in finding all the wrongs in it. It ain't always the big picture of what you think wrong happened, but justice to me is basically shit. Just like I said, if you could find somebody that's wrong, in a situation, then you could possibly they can get in
You
trouble for whatever they part or role, whatever they did.
and do you have the full capability of understanding the difference between right from wrong?
Yeah, yes I
Okay.
do.
So
Yeah.
you understand the difference. Okay. I just I'm not trying to be funny because if I just hear he a liar, he a liar, he a liar, and you say no, I'm not, no, I'm not, no, I'm not, and I'm like, okay, well, let's make sure he even knows what telling a lie is. The difference between the truth and a lie, and right and wrong. So we've established that. So okay, we'll go ahead, Amber.
That's crazy.
Do you think that Trina has some emotional attachment to this story? Because I don't believe she's related to the family. Is that right?
Right, right. I don't
Okay.
know, but honestly, she could have some type of emotional attachment, but she make it seem like it's so personal though. She don't make it seem like it's just something that's wrong or like I might be wrong. She just make it seem like it's more personal than because it ain't that much lying a nigga could be if you just gotta follow me everywhere to say I'm lying and all this and like it don't make sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I'm telling you, she on you. So somebody said, Aisha said, ask him why he keep trying to antagonize Romeca. She is deceased. So I'm gonna let you answer that, but I want to ask this. with that question. Do you consider what you doing bashing, Romeca?
No, I don't think I'm bashing. I think I'm even a playing field. I feel like it's more people talking more stuff about even me and other parties that's really included in this more than anybody is even talking about Romeca. Nobody really even talking. Nobody said nothing bad about her. Everything that I even put out, most people already knew. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't think I'm bashing her. It's just at this time it's a hard pill to swallow because you want somebody to be in trouble for what's going on, but it don't look like nobody's really supposed to be in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because to me, when they say bash, I think of you're up all day on social media, basically calling her names, bashing her,
Yeah,
stuff like that. I don't think of the videos that you putting out is considered bashing to me. Now,
right,
bashing, on the other hand, I have to be honest. Now, Holly and her family is taking a lot of backlash, but
exactly.
people are saying good things about Romeca. Nobody is even saying anything bad about her. The only thing
Right,
that they could say is the videos that was put out, right? They
right,
they they saying that that's bad. I guess it's bad. They saying it's bad because it's not seeing her in a good light.
right.
But y'all, we all have to just be. We have this. This is real life, and this is actual facts. Y'all see the victim right there on the recording. So I don't know why people are just so much in their emotions when it comes to this, because yes, she is a victim, and I get it. And it's sad that she lost her life. I get it. None of
Hmm.
this is right. None of it. None of it is right. What's done, none of it is right. Holly took someone's life. Romeca, mama lost a daughter, sister lost a
Hmm.
sister, son lost a mother. None of this is right, right? Which is why I don't do the back and forth on my panel. I don't on my channel. I don't want to do that. I don't like to do that. I've been doing back and forth. I don't like doing back and forth. I'm not gonna keep going. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda. No, none of that. So because everybody is saying what they would have done if they was there, when truly we don't know what none of us would have done.
Yeah,
I'm sure
real.
she didn't wake up and say, but other people, yeah, but people say it was premeditated. But regardless of what, I don't believe that that girl woke up and said, I'm going to take Romeca's life today.
Right. For real though, she couldn't have because they not in the same vicinity. How could you wake up and plan that you finna take somebody's life, not even knowing that y'all finna be in the same area? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right,
how could you do that?
right.
And then they
Um,
came to your location. That just don't make sense.
yeah, yeah, I get it. Somebody said, where's his credibility at right now? If that's the case, how can we say he don't have any credibility, but then we give Keys praises? I don't get it. How does that work? Oh, we give Keys praises because Keys is, in honor of the victim, so he get the praises. But
Right.
y'all feel like Q is bashing Romeca, so he's a liar. That's just how I see it, and I think that's how Trina look at it too, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
she ready to get down on any man that got something to say about Romeca. She ready. She ready. I mean, and what's crazy is I haven't said nothing new. Everything I had posted was all I already had posted. So honestly, I haven't said nothing new except for the new stuff. Like well, certain details is new, but most of the shit that I said about Romeca was already been said. And then like I even down her and nothing. All I said was basically the hard truth or something that would sound like something somebody will sweep under the rug.
Yeah. Okay, so you say you got this video, right? That got what actually happened at the scene.
Right.
Do you think whenever you finally do drop it, do you think that people will change their stance on the incident?
You only can change so many minds. It's still gonna people who gonna be want to believe what they want to believe because it's gonna be people who want to be on Romeca's side so bad, and people who just they feel for Romeca position so bad, so they gonna always go with the first initially story they went. Some people, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like I don't want to be sounding like it's just really an angry woman type of thing, but it's like what else could you really come up with in the end? But you don't just want to make it seem like it's one person or something like that. You just want to keep it open and shit.
Yeah, yeah, I get that. Um, Miss White, do you have something you had to say?
I don't know how long or if he's seen any of your videos, but I just wanted to mention to him how I had talked about uh projection distortion. Um, and that's one reason that makes people mind up. And nothing you say will change it because of how a situation is delivered to you.
Hmm.
If you deliver it to somebody in a traumatizing way, that's the image and the thought that they are going to hold forever. Um,
Yeah.
and listen, and people don't even know that they're doing it. It's we're made that way. We're shaped that way, and the way that we originally got the story. And I'm gonna tell you, I was looking at it just like I heard it. And the only thing, and I didn't really choose a side or anything. It just made me open to hear everything.
Right.
Whenever I think
Mm-hmm.
it was you who put that video out, and I remember it, you was like, "Y'all, I'm not lying. Just look at it. It's right there. It lines up." So when I
Yeah.
looked at it, I was like, "Oh, it do line up." So let me hear what he got to say. It don't mean I chose a side because at the end of the day, we still don't know what happened out there that
Right.
day. It
So
just
until
kind
we
of like,
get that
oh, do
full
tell.
video.
What else is there to say? That's it. So, and I understand what they're saying. Some feel like, yeah, you might be, you shed the light on it, but was now the right time to shed the light? What do you think about that?
Right, shit. Hey, look, I think it's always time to tell the right story, regardless, before you let it get too deep with the fake story. People gonna believe that bull stuff before they believe the real shit.
Yeah,
They feed off people feed off BS, so that's what's really
they do. They
crazy.
feed off a negative. You're right. You're absolutely right. Did you say that you knew Holly? I mean, not Holly. Romeca before her baby dad.
Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of person was Romeca to you?
Um, Romeca, she was always like a little outgoing person. She always like she was never like no uptight girl or nothing like that. She was cool. She open. Real funny. You know what I mean? She know how to keep you laughing. Shit, Roro really that girl though. I ain't gonna lie, she that girl. Like as far as people liking her, she a real likable person.
How was her relationship before Carlos? I mean, before Holly. How was her relationship with Carlos? How was their relationship?
Um,
Was they?
if if Holly would have never came around, I think she possibly would still be doing the same type of thing. Like as far as like Romika should be good. She'd be good. If it's like a little family thing, like us little personal thing, everything gonna be good. Except if it gets some girls around, I don't know. Her attitude just changed. It's crazy when it comes to Los, man.
Well, I get it because thank you, D Ham. I get it because that baby daddy and that baby mama situation is something totally different. It's a type of love that, you know, I don't think that you would feel if it's just a random, well, even a boyfriend or a random guy. The baby dad and the baby mama love is something different. And when you argue, it's like the Bloods and the Crips. You feel me?
Right.
Like y'all get ready to kill each
Yeah.
other. So I get that part. I get how she acted and how she was towards him. I get it all the way because that's just we women and we don't know how to control our emotions and stuff like that. So I do, and that was her baby daddy. So I do get it. Somebody in the chat said, who said something about chasing Holly? Hold on, chasing. Wait a minute. Hold on. What you said, Mika? Did you say Holly chased Ramika?
Yeah, in a way, sort of way, like that. Yeah.
What did she? Like, what's the sort of way?
Oh well, basically what I was saying, like when they was having their little altercation, Omega
Mhm.
had like came behind her, whatever. She pulled her hair a little bit. She had a little fight. She had, they swinging a little bit. But Holly barely swung though, and you can tell. But once that little scuffle happened, Los had separated them, and Romeca had basically ran back up towards Hollyway. And when she got to the side of the street, she like banged on the window, tried to like open the door, and then like Holly ran towards her way, and then like you see Romeca break it towards back towards the front. I mean, best break it towards back towards the street, and like Holly follow her around. But right before Romeca got like to the driver's side part, you can see her snatch open the driver's door. Then Los immediately pushed the door closed and stuff like that. So that's basically what
Oh,
they saying when I said Romeca, Holly chased Romeca. That's what they saying.
oh, okay, okay. Do you know when you will drop that video yet, or you ain't sure?
Man, I don't know. It's kind of it's tough, but I like man, y'all don't
Because
understand how
everybody
bad
say you
I
don't
want
have
it.
a video.
Huh?
They all saying you ain't. They say you ain't had no video.
I mean, of course
Me personally, I
they
believe
want
you got the
they want
video.
to force it out of me. They want to
Yeah,
force it out of me.
yeah.
It's still stuff they gotta clear the airways and stuff like that. People want me to do this shit at a certain time. Yeah. And y'all don't understand how much I really just want to get it over with and just post it and just
Mm. Well,
Amber, you said you do.
I do believe it's a video. I'm not gonna lie. I do believe it's a video.
hey,
And you
look,
believe?
Upper, this girl named Upper, she just did a little walk. And
Mm-hmm.
I guess he was showing like the distance from the school, from the crime scene and stuff like that. But she literally like hit right before the camera that I had on there. I was like, damn. I mean, you can see it like when she walking and shit like
Yeah, she
that.
in here now.
Now,
Oh
Amber, let
yeah,
me ask you. You said you believe
Mhm.
he. Do you believe he has a video or that there is a video?
I believe that there is a video, and I believe that he has one. He has it.
Okay. So y'all,
Why?
I
What about
don't.
you? Why
I
not?
I don't. Um. Well, I'm gonna say maybe he could, and because I've been following this from day one, I'm just like, well, show it already.
right. That's
Um,
what it is.
but
They
then
ready to see.
I kind of then on another part, I'm kind of like, well, maybe he do, and he just scared to put it out. I don't know,
Not
but I
scared.
have
It's
to
that
say,
politics. The certain shit got to come out at a certain time. That's all. I
I have to
believe
say
me. It would have been
this.
out 2 weeks ago. It would have been out a little few days before Love's birthday. I would have been able to put it out. I'm gonna put it out though for sure. I just need some stuff to fall in place though.
Okay.
Okay,
So we.
so but let me say this though. Now, just because that's my stance, I will have to give you this credit. Okay, I will have to say, I don't believe you got a video. I can't. I do have to say that some of the other stuff that you have put out does kind of align with the other stuff that you were saying in the beginning. Wow, I'm gonna say that. All right, I'm on mute.
What you was about to say?
I
Love you.
said it.
What did you
I
say?
said. I said just because I don't believe that just because I believe that he does not have a video, I have to give him credit in saying some of the other things that he has said in the past when he drops little tricklets of stuff is, it kind of is
Hmm.
what he say. So that's what makes me continue to listen to what he has to say. So I don't want to
Hmm.
take his credibility away, and that's with anybody.
How do you
Just
think?
because you tell a lie too, don't mean everything you say is a lie.
Right, for sure.
How do you think your next week or so will go on social media and on YouTube dealing with this?
Um, it all depends though. Like if I could release other stuff before I actually put the video out, and then I could still keep them talking. But if I put
Mhm.
the video out, it's just going this whole week they're gonna be talking about it. Probably the next week. Once they
Yeah.
see this video, it's gonna be
You
something to
sure enough
really
gonna
talk about.
become a liar. You're gonna be the biggest liar God put on this earth when you drop that video.
Man, they gonna be it's AI. This ain't real. This that's gonna be the next step. I promise you it is.
It will, but you know what? Q, I'm a
Me too.
realist. Like I'm a realist, I'm real analytical. What's your zodiac sign?
Said it. Oh, okay, yeah.
What's your
What's your
zodiac sign?
zodiac sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
No,
Oh,
but
he's a Scorpio.
I'm a realist, so I'm the type of person like, okay, when the restraining order came out, I'm the kind of person I went through it line by line and researched everything that was on there. What does this mean? So that's just kind of how I am. I follow up everything. I might not say everything, but I definitely follow up everything. And so I'm just saying that to say stuff like when I saw that restraining order about the app that tell you who calling or whatever, because I
Yeah,
had never heard of it, I went and looked it up. And I was like, well, damn, it is. So
yeah, with that like that spoof call and shit.
I didn't know nothing about it. But
Hmm.
that's irrelevant. I'm just giving you an example of the kind of stuff that I do.
Did
Right.
let me ask you this, Q. I know Romeca's aunt and cousin Lalisa and Jolly. I know they be on different panels or whatever, and they said I think basically was like stop talking about their cousin. But do do anybody else in Romeca's family tell you to stop talking about the case, or is it just those two?
Um, them the only person that's directly told me to stop talking about it, but other people was just threatening me and stuff like that from their family. Jimmy said he gonna put the
Oh,
video out, but he has to edit it first and get some money for it. Then he gonna put it out. That's what he said. Not necessarily like that, but like I'm not deliberately looking for no money for the shit. It's just certain shit got out of line, you know.
Wait a minute. They threaten you to put it out or not to put it out.
No, not
they
to put it
threatened
out.
him to. Yeah, they basically. He said they threatened him to. You say Romeca's
Yep,
family is?
even yep, even Romeca best friend's father. That's the one who I respect as a street politician dude. Romeca's best friend father hit me up and personally came to me and told me, "Don't put that out there yet." Woo doo doo woo. And I actually got another like a day, like a few days before Lilos's birthday. I had put in a word to see if I can drop it right, but Lo's brother also told me to wait. He said keep it in the chamber. He said don't release it yet or some shit like that. I'm like I don't know why y'all trying to wait, make me wait, but now they explained that to me. You know what I'm saying? Now I know not
Mm,
to just do something. You know?
yeah. Okay. But there was threats to you like about harming you
Yes. About
from the
releasing that video.
family?
That came from yes.
Oh wow.
And I know for a fact that was the family
Well,
that was reporting my Facebook page so it can get took down the first day when I was about to release it. They started all of them just came to my page. You know, when you don't see nobody like certain stuff on your story, and then when you make a post, and then now you start seeing all these people on your story, and then you know what I'm saying it's like
yeah,
that's that's what I had caught. So I'm just like, oh, they don't want me to release the story because at the while it just like I started getting basically I got a report from my page saying that I was posting fraud stuff up and stuff like that.
yeah.
So
Somebody was
ba-
reporting it.
yeah, I
Yeah.
felt like they probably had a bunch of people just on my page reporting, so I won't release the video. They don't want to see Romeca on the ground, but they get on these panels and talk shit about me and then be like, "Oh, you want to release the video?" But whole time y'all really out here trying to prevent me from releasing the video.
She said you said last night you last night you couldn't say who told you not to put the video out for legal reasons. Now your story has changed. These people know they
No,
something.
my story haven't changed. I just said some stuff that I wasn't supposed to say at this moment, but it's still I still haven't told the reason why. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like them just extra reasons why.
Okay. Now earlier when you were speaking, you said something about upper camber mist. Can you read? Can you
Wait, say that
read?
again.
You were talking about the video that was done. I still haven't seen that, but you were saying you saw a video from Upper earlier, and you said it missed the camera missed.
No, the camera was she walked right past the camera that the got the angle of the video that I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically all I was saying. That's all I was saying. I saw Upper make a video earlier about the crime scene. She was showing basically she was showing the video from the actual crime scene, how far it is from I guess the crime scene took Lilos to school, but she actually walked all the way to Sharks first, and then she came back to us that way. You know what I'm saying? So that's what just made. Only reason why I said something was because I was like, I saw that camera. Basically, you walk right past the camera angle that we gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Okay, she said if she missed the camera, she will definitely go back on tomorrow. And then someone else asked the question and said, "What was your prompt to getting to this?" We've heard it before, but I want to. You got to understand that everybody hasn't. So, can you explain just a little bit more?
Right. Wait. Can you say that again one time?
What? How did you get to this point of exposing?
Um, I think you saying how did I get to the point of exposing
How
the
did you?
video or just
How did you? Where do you get to the point where you are right now? Like, who ordained you to be the dropper? Who? Like
oh
you
okay
said,
okay
you're getting it from a ghost dropper. But
right.
who ordained you to be that person to do it?
Right. So basically, on the first day that it had happened, I was just like scrolling Facebook, and I had seen the first thing I seen was Lowe standing over Romeca, and I saw him say it was self defense or something like that, and then I had jumped up. I'm like, man, I'm finna. I had get on live. I went live, and then I was like, I'm finna RP Roro. That was my first caption, and then I was basically talking about what I thought might have happened from me knowing her, you know what I'm saying, seeing her do stuff in the past. I was just thinking like, damn, well maybe this had happened, you know what I'm saying, and woo doo doo woo. So once I got done with that live, my shit had went viral. And then I got a call from one of my friends. They were saying like, they like, what you on, boy? I'm like, shit, but I was kind of surprised on why they even called me, you know. But when they told me like you going viral, but motherfuckers told Los like, hey, Kadri on the internet saying woo do do woo, and they was like, they said a few hours later he called them, and then he's like, he told them, man, keep sharing that shit. That's what they said. That was Los words.
I'm really confused as to how the family don't want you to share it. Now I'm just kind of blinded by that.
That's where I was getting at, but then he said they don't want to see her body or whatever. So that's all.
Right. I
Then
was
I
gonna
just
say, you got to think about what La was telling me yesterday on live. She keep going back and forth. First, she want justice for Romeca. Then she be like, "Oh, if Los is alright," then she turned it back to hate Los, and then she turned back. Oh, it's just so they got mixed emotions over there. They saying they want to see the video, but they don't want it on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's part of
Yeah.
grieving back and
Yeah.
forth. But you do have to understand, like, I understand what you're saying about not wanting to see the body, but we've seen it. Everybody has. I saw it involuntarily because I didn't want to see that. So,
right.
um,
Man, it's different strokes for different folks. They might be like, I want to see the video. Then they might get people like, man, I don't want my sister, I don't want my
I'm gonna
cousin
be
like that
honest.
on the
I'm gonna
internet.
tell you my honest opinion. I don't think they don't. I think that they don't want the video released. I ain't saying everybody, but I'm saying I think people don't want the video released because they don't want to see how what did. I don't even. You get me? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
but
Okay.
see, we have to deal with this. It's a difference between not wanting it released and is there anything to release? You get what
Right.
I'm saying? So I'm
Mm-hmm.
taking that off the table in my book. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not looking for it. If it happens, then okay. But I'm taking that off the table. Um,
I don't know
because
why.
now
That's gonna
now you
be
just have to work with what you have. When I put a puzzle together, I love jigsaw puzzles, right? And I
right.
put my edges together first, and then I go back and I fill the pieces in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm missing one piece or can't find one piece to the edge, I just go start working on something else until I can get to that part that I need to finish that section or whatever.
Right.
So what I'm saying to you is because I don't expect one, I'm listening now and just to see what you have to say to see what other pieces that make sense that you can possibly
Next
put
person.
together or see.
Mm-hmm.
I also understand that the family don't want to see their dear heart in that light. I get that. But I also understand that no one knows better than them who she is or what she could do. So I'm kind of conflicted with that because if we want justice, like justice is supposed to come, all of that is going to come out. I could not believe for the life of me.
Yeah, in that video, everybody's screaming justice for Romeca, and I want justice. If she's supposed to get justice, I want her to get justice. And only
Absolutely.
that video will let us know exactly. So why not? You know, why not? Why not? Why wouldn't you want that out there? You want her to get the justice, which is just so crazy to me. I guess it's Aisha. She said, "You are lying. The auntie asked you to meet up with her and show her the video on Amore's live last night. You said your
Right, but see,
laptop
that's
needed to
that's
be
what's cool
shared,
right
but
there because the auntie said that to me. She said she was gonna call me or whatever once we got off the little live. But as soon as we got off, that lady did not call me. I woke up in the morning. She did end up calling me, right? Only missed her call for like 1 minute. I literally called the lady right back. She did not answer for the rest of the day. Then she just started posting crazy stuff on Facebook. Now I'm just like, clearly, it's clear that she really don't even want to see it. She knows the type of person Romeca is. She know Romeca was not supposed to be there. She know Romeca got out that car on bullshit.
Now, have you considered that because they know they just, well, I don't know. Because again, it's gonna come out eventually. I was gonna say I couldn't believe for the life of me that P. Diddy had his kids sitting in that courtroom listening to what he was doing. But if they wanted to know the truth, I guess they were gonna have to hear it.
Yeah.
oh yeah, Whisper got a point. I wouldn't meet with them after they threatened
Right,
him.
that's what
I
I'm
wouldn't
saying.
meet.
Like
Yeah, that's
I
true
also
too.
was sitting there thinking, like, damn, what do I, you know what I'm saying? Like, us meeting at the police station in Chicago means absolutely zero. I can pull up to that police station waiting on her to come in, and they had killed me right outside that motherfucker. You know, the police won't even do nothing. They has to be reporting all
Yeah.
ambulance, you know, right at the station. I promise you, it's been motherfuckers there right out the getting out of county jail. They there right in front of the jail. You know, like this stuff not safe. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Like just to meet up with her, all the stuff they was saying and all this and that, like I had to build trust with her to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just loosely do all of this. Like that's inviting the wrong company. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta know when this person is cool with you doing, you know what I'm saying? Like they not already wasn't even cool with me doing what I was doing. So I could meet up with her and walk into an ambush or something like that. You know, like you got to be
Yeah.
smart. These people
I
playing
get it.
like they want justice on the internet, but they talking real greasy in the same breath. You know, for somebody who want justice, the way they sending threats is don't sound like you want justice.
Now let me ask you this: you
Yeah.
said you have to build trust in order to meet them. You do understand that you've bypassed that.
Wait, say that again.
You've bypassed that, right? You do know that.
Bypass,
It's
bypass what?
building trust.
I mean, trust can be built at any part, anytime.
So what I'm saying is, like you said, if you go to the station and you walk out, bam, right? And what I'm saying is, as far as this has gone now, for you to turn around and say you trust somebody, you can't be that naive. I don't care how much time has
Right.
went
I
by.
mean, when you know that, like, where if you feel like a person ain't gonna be doing no, well, I don't know. I mean, some people, you know, when they get
Upper said, how much money you want for the footage?
how much money I want for the footage.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it's not no price, but you could put a whatever you feel like it's worth towards it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not out here looking for a specific number or nothing like that. Just like I said, it's not really about the money. It's more so about getting the truth out there for real, for real. But it's like it's time. So I mean, if she wanna like some, you know what I'm saying, like we can come up with something. Cause for Upper, she not, you know what I'm saying. I'm not worried about her. You know what I'm saying. Like she cool. She a content creator. She actually don't she live in Chicago, right?
Yeah, she lives in Chicago.
Right. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
she
I
said
would be
inbox her.
comfortable with meeting her. You know what I'm saying, or giving her the footage. You know what I'm saying. Like as far as
Would you?
if she
Okay,
wanna
wait a minute.
do
Hold on.
this.
Would you? Okay, let me ask you this. Would you meet Upper to show her the video?
I would show, yeah, I would show her the video, but she
That's a
can't
great
record it
idea.
all, none at all.
But but she can't record it or nothing. But you just show her the video,
I would, yeah.
or okay.
I have
Well,
showed
then
somebody
upper
the video.
y'all inbox. You have
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so she said that she's free. She said, I'm free tomorrow after 2. When are you free?
It depends. I gotta. Well, I ain't really gotta. No, I ain't gotta do that. I'm gonna be free around that time too. Yeah, yeah, I'll be free around that time.
Okay, so upper y'all inbox each other so y'all can set a direct time so that you can view the video yourself and you can let us know what you think about it. Is that fair, Q?
Yeah, that's cute. Yeah.
Okay. So he willing to meet upper. Let us see the video that he got something, y'all. Y'all say he ain't got none, but he got something. Q, I don't think you a liar.
Well, they gonna find
They
out if
call
I'm
me the
one
biggest
or
liar
not.
on the internet.
Hey,
Look, they call me the biggest liar on the internet
well,
too.
especially when they
Hey,
gonna fit
why
their narrative, you
yourself?
know. Don't nobody want to seem wrong. Don't nobody want to look like they wrong, you know.
Yeah, nobody wants to
Yeah,
be wrong,
that's
of
true.
course. Nobody wants to be wrong, and it's sad, but unfortunately, somebody is wrong. I don't care how you look at it. Somebody is wrong somewhere,
He
and
already, hey, it's
Well,
blatantly as
I'm
day.
saying
He's
it
wrong.
because I'm saying it because I wouldn't show the family either if I'm getting threats. But I'm saying that he is not a liar because I know how it feels to sit here, get drugged on YouTube day in, day out, be called the biggest liar, this, that, and the third. I know how that feels personally. So
me
I think
personally,
I can't say.
I'm gonna say this. I feel like if there is a video, okay, if there is a video, he doesn't have anything that the family does not have already or know about. I
Man,
believe
I
that.
already look. The family don't got nothing.
But y'all
They
not
ain't
even y'all
saying.
didn't even give everybody has something to say bad about him, but nobody even gave him a chance. Y'all didn't even give him a chance because he dropped those videos of Romeca that y'all didn't want to see. So y'all automatically just, oh, he's a liar. He's a liar. Y'all didn't even give him a chance.
And they had all the stuff they keep calling me a liar about.
I'm
I
gonna
really proved
always
them
do the
wrong.
opposite. If y'all look for me to be like everybody else, I'm sorry, that's not me, never been me. I'm gonna always be the opposite. I don't follow a crowd. I don't do that, never did. And that's just me. I'm gonna always be the opposite. And to me, this I mean, I don't see what y'all see with this guy. I'm sorry, I don't see it.
I do have to say this in regards to that. I will say this part. When he was saying it by mouth, before any video came out, they were saying he was a liar. They said,
Yeah, there
that
was
wasn't that
yes.
wasn't the spot. That wasn't the spot. The video came out. That was the spot. He said she really wasn't who y'all think she is. He was saying it verbally by mouth. Some stuff dropped, and I ain't gonna say it ain't who they think she was, but she definitely was about it. So that's why I that's what those are little things that will make me continue to listen.
Man, it's
Yeah,
crazy because
yeah.
everything somebody has said, I low key have proven them wrong already. But it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, you have proven a lot of stuff. And you still get told that you're a liar. I mean, even when you're on the panels and they ask you questions and you telling and they still say, you lying, you lying, you lying. I said it, watched it. You lying, you lying. I was like, that's what I was like, well, shoot, I'm gonna give him a panel where he don't have to worry about getting attacked. Well, he don't have to worry. Y'all know that's just me. That's my heart.
Right. I know some of them
Y'all
ladies
didn't
be
even
going
get a
through
man
stuff. They be needing a vent and tell somebody something they didn't get to tell somebody, you know, during their situation. So sometimes when these ladies be coming over here and they be snapping on me, sometimes I just let them get their little roll out because some people need to vent. You know, they ain't settled their own situation. So it's just like this eating them up because it's probably reminding them of their situation. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's true too. Yep, that's true. That's true. Absolutely.
But one thing
That's
I've
a
definitely
lot of that
learned
is going on.
on this internet is when somebody places a stigma on you, good God Almighty, um, it I don't it's damn near impossible to change anybody mind. I don't care. Um, a lot of people in Amber's chat is probably just realizing or hearing for the first time. They probably heard me say it, but it's probably the first time that they actually witnessed the fact that Amber and I don't agree on everything. Because it's a rumor that we just gonna ride with each other no matter what, and that's not true. We just gonna respect one another,
Right.
but we don't ride it out. Like we don't do that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because Miss White say she don't believe he got a video. I said I do believe he got a video. And that's the God honest truth. I do believe that he got the video. So I mean, I don't
Definitely
know
gonna be
what
coming out. So man,
I don't think it's nothing this guy could do that will make anybody happy at this point. I think that he is dead meat regardless. He could come out here and say, I love Romeca. I shouldn't have dropped the videos and y'all still be dragging him. So I just it's really nothing he could say at this point. Even if he dropped the video, it's still gonna be a problem. Honestly, still gonna be a problem. It's gonna be, oh well, that was at this angle, or no, that was you tampered with it. You tampered with evidence. You
that's why
edited.
they gonna
You
be
did.
like, man, you been. Yep, that's exactly what they gonna say. That I edited this video. That's exactly what they gonna say. That's just overly crazy.
That's why I say take it off the table. Even if it is one, I think at this point it should be taken off the table. Me
Oh
personally.
Lord, who is this? Yance Rain. You know who that is? Q.
You say what's the name of it?
Yance
Beyonce Rain
Rain.
Q is not
Yance
lying.
Rain
Y'all
said
don't
Q
know
is
the
not
type of
lying.
person
I don't know.
Romeca was. She was a straight thug. Hey, I'm telling you, look, Broski was a total different breed from Holly asses. I'm telling you, they complete opposites. She definitely a thug though,
Oh
for sure.
really?
That's Roski. Yeah, look, Roro do shit that most females won't do. That's why when I came out and said what I said, a lot of people don't believe what I'm saying because it don't sound like it's coming from, you know what I'm saying, like a little bitty person or like Romeca, but to a
And a
female,
pretty
Romeca is
girl.
big. Right. Or to a female, Romeca is big. She not like little, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but she is a thug. That's her people though. That's how they is. They thug. She was raised by him, so
Now
yeah.
Aisha said, can anybody in this chat vouch for Q? How come ain't none of y'all backing him up as a friend or family member? I would not.
They don't
I would
supposed to. I
yeah,
look.
I would not.
I don't
Mm-mm.
require a lot of people to be like me. Like I'm the one that's gonna stick my nose out there. Everybody ain't gonna do that. You know, like some people put other
Right.
stuff first before they, you know what I'm saying, they worried about that because if they lose it, they probably don't never get it again. Like me, I feel like I can lose a crowd of friends over my opinion, and if I turn out to be right, then everybody will be back cool. You know what I'm saying? Like some people can't further the fact that if they say something wrong, people not gonna like them. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't like to be not be liked, or they got to do everything to make people like them. I don't know, it's just weird.
Miss Lasonda said Q. Now, if the video would help Holly, why not give it to the police?
The police already got this video. Promise you that.
Mm, yeah,
Um,
yeah. We established that Saturday. We established that Saturday that the police had it. Probably
Right.
how she got off.
Police definitely
You
got this
think that's how
video.
she got off, or why they released her? Do you think that's why they released her?
Yeah,
Because they seen that video?
yeah, that's exactly why they released her. They knew they after they sat her in their interrogation room, they collected the witness statements and they seen what possibly happened during the footage, and that's what made them make their determination because in the state of Illinois, you get booked on a murder, you have to see a judge. you have to see a judge before you get a bond out the station. And now I heard there's no bond for a murder right now. Like, what the fuck? Why? How would you even be able to get out of jail if you did not, you know what I'm saying, commit this crime? If you did not do what the police, you know what I'm saying? Like, the police let you go on a murder, that means you didn't do a murder. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna, anytime it's a black person with a dude and it and it's including a dude and they can lock you up behind it, they is gonna do everything in their power to get you locked up. They're not trying to let you go walk free over no technicality. They're not trying to hear that. They're gonna hit the technicality after you then spent 4 years in the counties trying to beat the case, trying to fight the case. That's when they're gonna throw in the technicality and let you out. They don't just let people out once you catch a body. I don't care if you got no concealed carry. That does not matter. If they felt like you was in the wrong, your ass was gonna still be in jail. If they felt like everything you did was justified, if it meet up with the witnesses' statements, once they ask you to make your statement, if it conflict, everything is right, they're gonna let you out.
Now I want to
Well,
add something to
like I
that.
said, my cousin,
Now, what I feel like people they can come back and get Holly only if when they collect Holly phone and they feel like they co-inspired a plan, you know what I'm saying, to do that. Then they can come back and get Holly. Other than that, it's no more evidence they could be looking for because everything is on the scene. They got the gun. They know who shot. Um, they just don't know the situation. That's all it was.
I wanted to add to that
mm,
what you were saying
um,
about that because I'm not from Illinois, but I have, man, this thing has made me. I researched a lot of you guys' laws, and y'all don't try to be mad at me. I'm just going to tell you what it is. Illinois is a duty to retreat state, but it's not always necessary. I've even watched 8 cases. Go look them up. Stowe versus the state, Williams, UE, I think it's YUI. I've looked at them. So they want you to have a duty to retreat, but in certain situations, people walk.
Right, like
Because
in
yeah,
this specific situation, they would probably be saying that Romeca is the aggressor because she basically pulled up on them in the way that she pulled up and pulled in a little bit. It's a basically called an ambush. You know, once you ambush somebody in Chicago, your duty to retreat is hindered, especially if you got a second party that you're supposed to be looking out of, which is the baby. If you can't just technically run away from that scene and have your baby with you, that duty retreat is hindered. You feel me?
I even dug through
I'll-
the school zone stuff. Like
yeah,
so if we're on a school zone, like um, what happened with that? And in the state of Illinois, you have 2 ways that you can carry a weapon. It's with the FOID card or with the CCL. The FOID,
right,
they do not have as much freedom as the CCL does in Illinois.
right.
But
Cause
in
you
the state
right.
of Illinois, if you are not on the school but in the zone, that changes things. So y'all don't be mad at me, please, and don't take my word. You can go look it up, please, for yourself. And so that's kind of where the school zone thing is out the picture. I promise you. So um, I've
hold on.
looked
Let me
into it.
say. Let me, Miss White, Miss White. Let me say something. About Tasha Jeremiah said he finally got somebody to listen to his lies. Nah, he been on panel to panel to panel to panel to panel, and everybody crowd in the lives just to listen to the lies that y'all say he telling. Am I right,
Yeah,
Q?
yeah, for real.
Yeah. So I mean I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not. I ain't for the shit.
Let me.
Um at all. Go ahead, Miss White.
I just want. I saw what Aisha said, and I want to be clear because that's not what I'm saying. Because even when I looked up the law, it was a number of different reasons that it could have been. So I want to. I don't know what the reason was. I'm not going to sit up here and try to guess or speculate. I'm just showing or saying that it's It's exceptions to the rules. I don't know what they were. I don't even know if that's the case because we do know it's still an open investigation. But
Mhm.
I'm just saying, y'all. I don't know.
But it's always in Chicago. What's crazy, like when they be like when this case is sort of like this, where person can be deemed as self defense, they always be telling somebody that it's an ongoing investigation when there's really nothing to investigate. It just that's what be crazy. Like it's nothing to come up and find. Like what could you possibly dig up to make Holly go to jail if you ain't already arrested her? That just don't make sense. Because it's not like it was planned. Though. That's what's eating me up about this whole situation. They really make it seem like Los and them co-inspired to get Roro to this exact spot where she was arrested at multiple times just to get her ass shot and killed. Like that don't make sense. That just don't. It don't make no sense at all.
Yeah, I'm a realist at the end of the day. I'm a realist, and some things don't feel good. You know, some things don't look good or feel good.
Upper my inbox still open.
It's open upper. Hey, Aisha. And so the y'all that's been with me since day one or whatever, this is just we have to learn to agree to disagree because
Mhm.
y'all feel differently about it and I feel differently about it. And that's absolutely okay. That is absolutely okay.
Real
We
though.
all are not meant to be like one. It's okay. We can agree to disagree all day long. Y'all believe this, and I'm sticking to facts and truth or whatever. I'm not going off of coulda, woulda, shoulda. I'm not doing it. So she said, "Why is it still an open investigation?"
I don't know that either because it's
Yeah,
something they know
Right.
that we don't know.
Right. I,
I don't know.
right. I strongly feel like they is just dragging this along for the people and for the family. So because they see them standing trying to stand outside the prosecutor's office and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes the police when they can't give you justice, they'll let you try to do stuff like this. I guess march or something like this, so you can feel better. I don't know. To me, it's like a feel better thing with CPD, but it's CPD. I do you, man. They don't care about these people's family. I promise you, they don't care about solving no cases or none of that.
So, with that being said, do you think that if there really is justice for her, that she is gonna get the justice that she deserves? Being that
It,
you are a resident there, do you think that they're gonna do what they're supposed to do?
I believe they did what they supposed to did already. That's why they let Holly out. They not going for none of that. Look,
That's not fair to say, Q. I
no,
said if
it's
do
crazy.
if
Look, I'm telling you, Chicago, if you get caught for a murder, they want you to sit in jail first. They don't care if you're innocent. They don't care if you're guilty. They want you to sit and fight that murder. They don't. You got to see a judge at least one time if they don't have no cold hard facts that you're innocent. You have to see the judge at least one time, and
how long
that
did they hold her?
not long enough to see no judge. She was out in the next couple of hours. Not like 3 or 4 or 5 hours. That's what made me feel like they reviewed the footage somewhere in the area. They got the footage and they deemed her they deemed it self defense. Because when Lowe's got to the police station, they asked him what happened, and they took his statement. They took his phone. They went through his phone, and they released him within the hour. Through that whole little time, they must have had to be. They must have had to see some type of cold fact. That's why they let Holly out of jail.
So what you're saying that even though it says open investigation, that they pretty much done with it and they just saying that?
Yes, they do that all the time. They do that all the time. I don't know. I don't know if you could look this up to see how many cases go unsolved in Chicago, but it's just
Oh,
it's
I
a high
believe it.
number.
I believe that because that happened. It's a lot of cases here where I'm at that go unsolved too. So I do believe that, and I could just imagine with how high the crime rate is in Chicago. They don't be caring about the black losing their lives.
Right, and then there was so crazy. Like I
So
just seen something called some guy named Bloodhound Lil Jeff. He was killed. He was like 22 years old or something. He got killed he was trying to run up on somebody and kill them, right? And then the guy shot and killed him first.
mm,
And they arrested the guy, but they let him go. And what turned out to be so crazy about this whole thing that the guy that had an illegal gun, his gun was not registered. He did not have a CC license or nothing. They deemed it what they said about what they said I forgot the word. It was like a mutual combat. I think that's what they said. They called it mutual combat, and they let the dude go. They didn't give him no charges, nothing. He did not own a gun. The gun was basically bought like off a black market. Like it don't even have no traceable what's that serial number on the side of it? Yeah, the serial number wasn't
mm,
even on the gun.
Mm.
And they let that guy out
mm.
of jail. They
We
need to
familiar with
hold
that
him.
word over here in this sector.
But and another reason why they did that was because they the guy had a very extensive background. His family had a background, and that played a part.
You know
Yeah.
why Holly don't have custody of her baby yet?
Uh, no,
That's
I
what
don't know.
somebody
I
asked me.
think I heard that was some temporary stuff about her having the gun after it was shot. After she had shot the fired the weapon, she had put the gun inside the car with the baby, and it was had one in the head. And then that's when you see her take it out the car and put it on top of the car and stuff like that. So she was recorded doing that during the time. I think that was one of her like was only like a few things she did wrong with having her car. One thing she did wrong was having it improperly holstered and having the basically one in the head around a child, like basically like a child endangerment, some type of shit. I forgot what they specifically call that.
Mm. You
Forgot
do
that.
know that that weapon could not have went off unless somebody touched it, right?
Yeah, but they ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah. I
Ain't trying to hear
believe,
that.
now this is just my personal belief, being that I fostered kids for so long, because I know that anytime a major crime happens in the presence of a child, those people get involved
Hmm.
just because he was there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's fired. Yeah, the kid was shot. It was shots around, bullets flying around the kid. Yeah, you gotta see what's going on. You gotta take him to see. You know what I'm saying? Check out the mother background. See what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, you might think they an angel to the public. They might look like an angel, but you know what I'm saying? People be having stuff going on in their personal life that you don't show your family. You don't show your closest friends. Sometimes you might show people who might be your friends or who you feel like you can be loose around. You might show them a different side of you that you're not showing to you know what I'm saying, your closer people.
Hmm. She and Barbara Weaver said, "So are you happy? So are you happy she gone? I mean, the way you laughing is, it is not. It is not. She is. If she was
Right.
because she gone. I don't know.
Right. I mean, I guess I can answer your question the best. But basically, no, I'm not happy at all. I be smiling because I be laughing at what the family or what somebody on the panel be talking extra crazy. You know, I be trying to get under people's skin by laughing. Yes, but it's not a laughing matter. So I laugh to get under the person's skin.
Okay.
With that being said, we got a person who covers this story. They laugh, they make jokes.
This why you
Yeah,
said
you
you.
sure right. Thank you, Miss White. Um, you're right because I didn't like the way they big content creator over there was doing that video the other day with Romeca on the ground, and he was jokingly like, "Oh, hey," she was looking up at him saying, "Nigga," and he was hitting her, "Nigga, I'm hurt. You hit me," or something he said to that.
Right.
I felt that was way out of pocket, and that was so insensitive for him to say something like that.
That's the perfect example of being biased. And see, you can't do for one what you're not gonna do to the other. And I see a lot of that. Even in the
Me
theories.
too.
that's being
Right.
taught.
I think Big Keys, he on both sides of the ball. Whatever's gonna make him money, whatever gonna keep them
Yup,
engaging, he gonna do it.
yup,
Yeah.
yep, yep. Because if you Keys at one point Keys was like not for Holly and I mean not for Romeca. He was
Right.
actually, I guess I don't know, like you said, playing sides at one point.
Yep.
And
It's like he's trying to stir the
the
pot, keep the
chat
pot
did not
going.
like that. Yeah, the chat did not like that, and he seen the backlash, and he just stuck on Ramika's side. So
Right.
basically, it's basically whatever would get you views for you to make that money. Really, with him is what I
Mhm.
see for real.
Especially when he got to live there in that city.
You better
They
say
said
it.
that man is not nervous. Each platform he on, he does this. What I do? What platform on
They
I do?
talking about
What I do?
you. Somebody said somebody said that you're not nerd. They don't think that you're nerd. I mean, they said that they don't think that you think that it's funny. They just think that you may be a little nervous. So she was like, that man is not nervous. He on each platform. He's on. He do this.
Right. Yeah. They could look. People will try to spin it how they want to. They say he's scared, man. Look, they might want to be more scared of me than I am of them. When if they want to make it on my bad side, they lucky. Hey, they lucky I'm retired though, because I kick a lot of stuff to the side. I'm laughing at a lot of this stuff because I don't really, I'm like I don't really care about what they be saying too much. It's just he was being fake. Now I
Yeah,
wasn't being
you
fake.
be
I
taking
was
because I'm
Listen, I'm
what
listening
was
to him
you be
on.
taking it
I
because boy, they
I've
be
heard him a lot
dragging.
now. I've heard him a lot, and that's a little chuckle that he gives. I think it's part of his personality. Now I am going to say that. Even when he was cussing and going off back and forth with people, you'll hear that chuckle. T ain't all bad.
Because
Shoot.
I try to laugh out certain situations and keep it positive all the time. Even when the negative, I try to turn negatives into a positive. So,
Is that why you retired, as you call it?
hmm
He'd be like, I retired. So let me ask you this.
Um,
Speaking of retired and CMPD taking as long as they're taking to do what they need to do, have you set a goal or a plan as to just how long you'll continue to do this?
um, no, 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 no. 'Cause honestly, I'm just like I said, I'm waiting on a few things to like shift so I can really do it. Because once I put that video out, it's not going to be nothing else to talk about with me. You know what I'm saying? I might get on the panels and do like that. But as far as posting like on Facebook, on YouTube, all of that stuff going to change because I'm gonna start doing what I want to do on there. As far as
Hmm.
my channel.
hmm Yeah. So when you drop that, you done basically.
I'm gonna talk about it for as long as you can talk about it.
You think you'll be built you a following? You think you'll be built you a following by then?
Man, once I drop that video and they see I wasn't lying,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get so many much more
Me.
followers. All of that's gonna be crazy.
Now I'm gonna tell you why I
Yeah.
asked that,
Yeah.
right?
Because you know why? Hold on, Miss White. You gonna
No, I
say,
don't,
yeah, he
bro.
gonna
Go
get
ahead.
followers, whether they don't want to hear him or not. They're gonna go over there because they want to see it, because they want to see the video. And people just love this kind of stuff. They love drama. So yes, they go subscribe to his channel. But if he go over there and have a Bible study, he ain't gonna get nobody. I'm just being
Right,
honest. That's how people are. Go ahead, Miss White.
No, the reason I asked because the things that he's been putting out definitely shows baby girl in a negative light. We cannot refute that in no way, shape, or form, right? At the same time,
That's true.
at the same time, like I teach my kids, don't be out here doing stuff that you don't want nobody to see later. Like y'all say about the internet, you can't take nothing off the internet because once you put it up there, it's there, and that's just kind of how we live our lives, right?
right,
However, you got people doing the same thing. The only difference is they're showing her in a positive light, but they are profiting.
right. Yeah. But they basically showing they showing her in a good light, but they still downing somebody else in the same time. So it's like they using their good to do bad at the same time. So it's like,
All while profiting. They're still profiting off of it.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hey, look, people gotta get that money, shit. Especially gonna be getting threats like me, and I ain't getting paid for it. I'm getting
I'm
free
trying
threats
to
from that.
tell you, you gotta get here. You a liar every day, 1,000
They said
times
the
out
world
the
owe you
day.
apology and need the cash app you. Who? Lisa, she funny as
Real TV, and let's talk about how the auntie said their family didn't threaten Q not one time, but that was her daughter who said she would stick a broom up his ass.
Exactly. Right. That was crazy work right there.
Dang,
That's crazy work.
that happened.
Yeah, when I was on
Ooh.
Keys Network, the last time I was on Keys Show, that they got on there, got that talking real greasy. La and Jaleesa, she was on that talking real greasy. I'm like, damn, they talking about sticking a broom up in my but I'm like, that's off the wall right there. Y'all think these people ain't watching this and looking at y'all like this family is eradical. They want justice, but talking about sticking a broom up somebody behind is just obvious. And then to be women talking like that is just really absurd. Like,
That's the day that the motorcycle man was on there because they were saying the motorcycle man was um Carlos. So he
yeah,
made
yeah,
his face present.
The James Brown dude
Yeah,
revealed
James
himself. I didn't even know
Brown's.
who dude was. I never seen him before.
His cousin came up and he talked very, very sensible.
Carlos, let me ask you something. Yeah, I remember when the cousin came up. Let me ask you this. Do you think that Keys got a lot of his information from Trina, like the police
Uh,
report and stuff like that?
Probably, yeah. Cause Keys inbox people trying to get info and stuff like that. So yeah, for sure. He got it from somewhere. He had to.
Yeah, she told him one night something about how to
Mm.
get some footage or something. I was in there that night because it was people saying, um all you got to do is this, and that, and she was on the panel. She was telling them what
Right.
to
Yeah,
do.
that was me. I was saying it is a way to get the footage of stuff like when stuff like this happen because it's this guy named Trenches News. This guy named Trenches News. He posted stuff all the time about how to get videos and stuff like that of people being killed and stuff like that. All you gotta do
Mm.
is go watch. Yep, all you gotta do is watch his videos and watch. I think it was THFTP. It was a video he did on him about last year and a half, probably a year and a half ago. He did a video, and he tell you how to go in there and find them type of videos.
Now she was telling him how to get footage like from what happened.
I'm, David Brown said, I'm the nigga on the motorcycle.
Oh, hey. So
David
I saw
Brown,
that
James
day,
Brown,
but
Bobby Brown, all type of shit.
she was telling him
He
how to
was
get the
saying
footage.
drop the link for the longest, but I didn't know who it was.
Yeah, that's him. She was
You
telling
said
him to get
James
the
Brown.
she was telling him to get the
Oh
footage
God.
from the school, and you cannot get no footage from the school. She was
Right
wrong.
now, no, hell no, you ain't gonna get that from that. No,
Mm-mm. It is
that's
now. She was giving him, saying it's your right as a citizen. Da 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 da. That much is true. But schools changed because they're covered by the FEMC
right.
or the
Yeah, that's confidential. Yeah, you can't get that type of
FCM.
stuff.
Yeah, it changes it. But you can get footage, but you have to have a child enrolled at that particular school where you're trying to get it at.
Yeah. Hey, what's so crazy is people act like it's not a video, and what people don't even know is Los actually got somebody arrested, right? Because somebody tried to break in his truck right there one year, and they actually was able to pull up the footage, and they found out who broke in his truck right there. So
Wow.
I'm trying to figure out like how people don't know is well, people don't know Los like that, so damn.
So you saying it is footage over there?
Yeah. That's what my video is showing me. It's literally in right there. It's like it's close.
Oh,
So
yeah, that guy
so
that's
tell
saying
they
let
want me
you
to
up.
let James they told me to
I
let
don't think he liked Miss Trina.
I hope you don't, because Miss Trina is something else. I'll tell you that. She
Um,
is something else.
I don't even know him. I don't know Trina either. I ain't got no problem with her, but I just wanted to know what, like, was she related to the family? Do y'all know each
Right,
other?
like,
Because
well, I
baby,
don't know. 'Cause she swears
I
she
seen
know life
Amora
like she
had to
know me.
stop her. I seen Amora had to stop her. Like, I don't know how you do stuff on your panel, but we don't do this and da 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 da. And I was
Yeah,
like,
she definitely got on her. I was
ooh,
surprised that she actually said it like that. I was like, yeah, because usually she keep like I noticed that the Amora lady she keep on pausing me when they say certain stuff. It's like they grilling me, but she paused me where I can't rebuttal, and then like they keep going on and on and on and on and on, and it's just like
She had no
I can't
intention of
even
letting you
respond.
speak anyway. Lies or no lies, she probably really did it because of Amber, because they arch enemies.
Right, right. She said Trina. Who says she say Trina ain't related to them? She just kissing their ass. Yeah, that's crazy work.
Who said that?
oh,
Whoever Ski is, they say Trina ain't related. She just kissing their
yes,
butt.
he said that.
That's the
He was
lady that
lying,
said it
giving
was
them hell.
47 steps, right? That's the 47 step lady.
I don't even know if it's
Oh, was it 47? Is it 47 steps?
Upper, and she
Said
went.
SG is not about video, my opinion. It's the disrespect and the
Hey,
lies he
David.
tells on each platform.
Hey, what's
Tonisha
cracking?
Jeremiah, you don't even know if I'm lying or not. Where's David?
You so, woo. Hey, David, how are you?
I'm good.
Hi.
Hi.
So what you know about
What you
what's
was gonna
going on,
say?
baby?
Well, what I
Yeah,
know
what
about
you
what's going
know?
on, I only know what I
Uh-huh.
heard, and a lot of what I heard ain't for me to say.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you got the
Are
internet in
you
the
in
feathers,
Chicago?
man, bro.
Huh?
You in the rack?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
You want to? Here. I'll show you how official I am. Where's that? Where's that? Where's that?
Hey, you had the internet in the uproar.
Mm,
They definitely trying to figure out who you is. They talking about some Carlos. That's Los. What they do?
They
They
said
like,
that forever. They swore that was
When?
Carlos.
Damn. When low skid as light skinned as me? That's crazy.
oh god. Also,
You were on
you
that
know those.
motorcycle, and they saw those locks because they were saying
You
you
look
were the
you look
one.
familiar though, bro. Like I seen you somewhere or something.
Yeah. Remember the video you
Is
posted the
he in
other day?
Chicago?
Yeah,
You remember the video you posted the other day?
yeah.
That Maserati in that video was mine.
Oh, for the rap video, Los and Bisco.
Yeah. That
Oh,
Maserati was
okay, right.
mine.
I definitely remember who you is because I was out there that day. That's why I was like, you look familiar, bro. I ain't never know who you was, but nah, it definitely just came back to me. I was out there that day. I'm in that video too. That's crazy.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've
Yeah, for
heard
Yeah,
that a
sure. I
they
lot.
definitely
say
remember who you is
I've
now.
heard that a
Yeah.
lot.
they
It's
say
one
you
minute
ain't
Los
know him.
don't know you,
But you know,
then he
I'm
do.
I'm Cap
Yeah.
best friend.
Oh, okay, right. You his brother, right? Okay, right. That's the right. Cap, see, Cap, the reason why I haven't released the video yet because Cap personally told me don't release it. He
I
said,
know.
yeah, he said, Key said, hold that in the chamber, little
Oh
bro.
my
I'm like,
God, y'all! He
all
said I know. So y'all better listen. That man said I'm about to hush
Yeah,
because
he
I
sure
said he
did.
didn't
You
have
heard
one.
that, Miss White?
I
He said,
did.
I know. Yep.
Oh shit!
Oh, so David, you say it's a video?
I don't know if it's a video. I can't confirm or deny. I can only tell you
Oh,
shit.
but you know they said
I'm a
Yeah,
hush.
I
even
mean, I
though
don't
he
know.
said
I
don't
don't know.
release it.
I don't know because, like I said, what I've been saying is, it ain't no video from the school because the trees and stuff right there, so it's a blind spot.
right,
The business on the corner that's right next to Sharks is vacant, so ain't no cameras going on right there.
right.
The only camera that could be, in my opinion, I don't know, is what's that they call the healing homes or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Sure.
like that there could be a
So
camera right
wait a
there,
minute.
but wasn't it trees up against that gate too?
Yeah, but
I see sharks. Hold on.
That's
So
where
can
I'm
I
I
from.
ask you
see
a
sharks
question?
right.
What's his name? David? Can I? Whatever. I don't.
Yeah.
Whatever. I want to ask. Can I ask you a question?
Hmm.
So in your opinion, because I know, like, I understand how you roll. Do you foresee Carlos wanting to put Romeca in a position to be harmed and deceased?
Nah, hell no. Never. Never in a day. Nope.
Never.
Love
Nope.
that too much.
Did
That's crazy.
Never. I had just
you
literally
think do,
seen I was at Robeson's all class picnic. Roro literally came up to Los, like, what up, baby daddy? He's like, what up, baby mama? And then they started talking. And then she was like, Dave, can we do Lil Los birthday party at your crib again this year? I was like, yeah, just get my number from Los.
So even though
oh
they were
wow.
turmoiling, they
So that
fought back and forth. You just
That was just them.
just them.
That was
Right.
just
Because
how they are.
hey, bro, look, I don't know if you want to answer this question, but look, during I said some shit on Facebook about that day. They said I got word that Romeca supposed to swung on Los during that day on the day of the Robeson, because I was supposed
Uh,
to be there, but I didn't pop out.
I ain't see her swing on Los. All I know is when I was, because I was doing the hookahs up there.
Right. Okay. Right.
When she had came past me like with a mean frown on her face and her friends was following her, but I ain't know what it was for. So
Right.
I
Okay.
ain't see all that.
You just saw the after effects.
I don't know if it was even her mad at Los.
Right.
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 Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Because
Yes.
when I was standing right there talking to Los, she walked up like, "Hey, baby, daddy," and
Right. That's what I'm saying. It could
he
be
was
all
like,
good.
"Hey," he was
That's why
like,
I be
"Hey,
trying to
baby,
tell
mama."
people everything be good. It's just like if she probably, look, Los was in a lot of them dap up videos and shit. So that could have been a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as the shit that, because I got word that she's supposed to swing on Los during the picnic and shit. And that's from one of
I,
the
I
So
real
don't
it
know.
black
appears like
ones.
they was on some they was those break up to make up type situations, and when they were broke up he was doing his own thing, and somehow on the side he got caught up over here. So this time when it's time to go back, he didn't go back so easily because he had attachments.
Well, I mean, I don't know. That's how every nigga is in
Yeah,
Chicago.
I mean, I know.
I can't necessarily speak to nobody's relationship because we all
Right,
do that shit.
right, everybody, right. But
Every nigga in the Chicago do that shit, or every nigga really in our generation do that shit. Our generation is fucked up.
yeah,
It ain't like our grandmas and grandpas used to be where they been together since they was motherfucking 12 years old all the way up to they 80
13.
years old. And yeah, our
Mhm.
generation fucked up. Our generation don't believe in, you know, just being with one woman. I'm keeping that all the way 100. Our
Hey, especially
generation
when you
don't
got
believe in
bread,
that
bro,
shit.
you need variety, bro. When you got
and
money
you,
and you providing a lifestyle for a female, you need variety. If you ain't gonna, you got a female that's talking about what she ain't doing and what she ain't doing in the bedroom. You need variety, bro. It's only right.
yeah, they ain't made like they used to
Really?
be. Yeah, yeah. You know, Amber, as me being older, we have this conversation all the time, and I tell y'all frequently. I've never told my husband no, because what I understand that what I
Mhm.
don't do, somebody else will. I get it. I understand that. So, but these younger people, they, they on something different. But I, when I saw him standing over her, I, see, they be on this emotion, no emotion. You cannot depict somebody's emotion when you don't know them.
Right.
You just can't. Even like what I was just saying about Q and his little chuckle that he gives. I didn't see that. I saw concern. I watched this man, and y'all, I don't say what you want to say. I don't think he knew what to do, to be honest. So when you don't know what to do, you just do nothing. Now I did watch how he would go to the crowd and tell them, "Get back, get back, get back," and then he would go back over there and shake her a little bit. I did see that, but as far as being emotional, that's not what I saw. If they
Mm-mm.
were
I
looking for
didn't.
him to physically look away, or if they were looking for him to break down on his knees and say,
Right.
"Why,
That's what I'm
why,
saying. That's what
why?"
they
I
I feel
don't.
want
like
him to do. Right. That's
I
what they
I
want him to do
I feel
because
like I feel like in that video he was in complete shock because Los ain't never seen no shit like that up close before.
exactly, especially from the person that it's
He ain't
coming from.
exactly. He ain't never seen nothing
And
like that
then
up
that's
close
his
before.
baby mama. They spent years together. So, and then you gonna be shocked. First of all, he probably was in a state of shock. Like, really, did this just happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? And when I'm telling y'all, when something happened, you can say what you woulda, coulda, shoulda done, but my
But
brain
you
freezes
can't
up.
say it unless you was there,
There,
Right.
yes,
or unless you
yes,
experienced that shit before.
yes.
Exactly. That's why you definitely still can't use say nothing. You like even if you had experienced different strokes with different folks, man, it might something you might do in this situation, you might not do it the next time. You know, it's a
You
whole
know,
messed up situation.
even when
Yeah.
you're not in it, you know, it's even not even when it's happening. Think about what you do after a situation. What do we say? Man, I should have just. Man, why didn't I? Oh, I should have just.
Mhm.
Think about
Hmm.
it in that light. We do
Yep,
that
that's
all the
what
time.
we say.
That's how you know you can't say what he
Hmm.
should have been doing. And that don't mean y'all I'm
Yep,
on the side because I don't know what happened, but I'm just saying I'm only dealing with what's right in front of me. I can only deal with what I see right in front of me, and that's what I saw.
hmm hmm
We have to be
So,
realistic,
so
especially
David,
Amber.
you knew Carlos too, and
Then,
Ramika,
yeah,
huh?
they
Right. So
Okay.
now,
look,
right, exactly.
look,
Now I know who you is. Like you just said that,
Lil
bro.
Lilo's
Definitely official.
4-year old birthday party was here in my backyard. He had a pool party, everything right here in my backyard.
Yeah.
So, how was Ramika to you? How was their relationship, and how was she to you?
Mm, it was pretty good to me in the beginning, from what I could saw. Well,
Mm-hmm.
she used to pound on his head, but it would be on some funny shit because back when we used to do all the dirt and shit, none of us had L's. So
Right.
Romeka would have to drive the Escalade truck for us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
She would have to drive for us because none of us had L's.
Bro, and that
Mm-hmm.
So
joint super hot whole summertime.
But
you know,
overall, she was. But overall,
sometimes when somebody else would take over driving, her and Los would be in the back seat, and she just out of nowhere probably pop him in his mouth.
See, who was this
Mm.
bitch? Los, don't play with me. Don't
Yeah.
play with me, Los.
okay. So
She she she
she was a
she stayed on
firecracker, but she was a
yeah, she was a fun firecracker. She stayed
yeah.
on his ass.
That's what
Yeah,
I was about to say. She
yeah,
was a
for
firecracker,
real.
but she was fun. She was loving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
hey
I
bro,
got it.
hey bro, did you ever see that video of Romeca when it was Jeezy Los and they was at some pool and then Romeca just bust out and jumped in that motherfucker? She was like, watch this," and she just jumped in that motherfucker. Bro, Romeca
Nah,
is
I hadn't
one of
seen
the
that one.
bro. She one of the happiest spirits we know, bro. Like when it's not about no bullshit, when she ain't on no tweaking with Los ass, she one of the best people to be around. Swear to God.
So with that being said, Dave, how do you feel about the videos that's showing her in a negative light?
Um, I don't feel no type of way about the videos. That's just people being people to
Right,
me.
because we know this already. This like normal stuff.
I don't say it look bad on her. I don't say it look good on her. Like I don't have a opinion on that shit because shit, we all done went through that shit.
Fact.
My baby mama used to pull knives on me.
Do you
Yeah.
think that it even the playing field for her
Huh?
for this situation? Do you think that it even the playing field for where everybody was saying, Los is an ain't shit nigga who that wanted her gone? Do you think that this kind of evened it out or made people look at it in a different light, or do you think it?
No,
No.
no, because I mean, I feel like people gonna feel the way they feel about him regardless, because everybody has already painted the picture of him that they want in their head, regardless whether it comes out that shit was justified or he was trying to put Romika back in the car. Whether all that shit comes out, they still gonna look at him like he ain't shit nigga at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
Yep.
So it's like it's like damned if you do,
Thank
damned
you.
if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Now she used to
Do
post a lot of things about him being an ain't shit nigga but a great dad. Do you stand by that?
Oh yeah, he definitely a great dad.
Right.
Lil Los is, when I tell you that boy has more designer than I ever seen a grown man have. That boy stay dripped.
I be
That
seeing him
boy
in that.
stay
I see him
dripped
in
in
that good
designer.
venture.
And matter of fact, when they
do
had the
you
birthday party,
do
when they had the birthday party here at my house, they had a whole zoo out front. It was ponies and everything walking up
Mhm.
and down the street eating the grass, my neighbor's grass and everything.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's how
Well,
Jeezy baby mama. I mean Jeezy
Mm.
baby first party was. You saying you was at Jeezy baby shit? You ever seen
I don't.
Jamani when she was a baby?
I was. Nah, nah, I wouldn't. I wasn't at the. I wasn't at Jeezy. Big mom.
Oh, okay.
Birthday party. They'll tell you all the guys from
So, do
'68
you
will
know
tell you I'm the
Holly
nigga that
David?
stay in the background, huh?
Right now, I know exactly who you is for sure.
Do
Now
you
it's
know
on bro.
David?
They
I
do. I
mean,
know
I said, do
Holly.
you know David? Do you know Holly?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you do. So, how's her personality? How is she?
Quiet, laid back.
do you think she wanted to do what she
Mm,
did?
okay.
Mm, I don't think
Been there.
nobody wanted that to
But
happen.
he can't fully
Honestly, I don't
say
think
what
nobody.
he
Whew.
really can't say,
Yeah,
but
yeah. My opinion, really, honestly, everybody, my opinion does not matter at all.
Right, right,
But
right.
I don't think anybody wanted that to happen.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, I don't think nobody wanted that to happen. Oh
For real
shit, I
though.
gotta put my
They
phone.
don't we
yeah,
motherfuckers still lost shit
I
by
agree with
losing
that.
world. Like they don't understand certain people don't understand this shit. Like I don't know. It's just I think some of these women just look at it like it's a baby daddy, baby mama thing, so they gonna go with the baby mama. You know? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody said that it's good that y'all have great memories of them. And I'm it made
Get
me
back quiet.
smile to watch y'all have memories of her. That made me smile on the inside. And
Hmm.
then somebody's asking David, have you seen the social media stuff from Holly? Speaking on Romeca. The never would I
Yeah,
ever
yeah, I seen
say.
it. Yeah, that stuff. Wasn't that stuff made in like December? Wasn't those videos in
Mm.
like December or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
I just
What
don't
when
say certain stuff
what
about
was
it
the
because I
what
knew the timeline, but I don't want them demonizing Miss White. I mean,
Turn
like
that
you.
rock? Oh God, I hope I'm not
Mm.
screaming dog shit.
Yeah. So he say Holly is quiet and kind of laid back, but overall she seemed like a good person to you.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on, I'm dealing with these huskies, trying to get them in their cage.
Okay.
Well, there y'all go. Q only knew one. David knew both. Well, David knew all three parties involved, and he had to know them
Romika,
really good.
Romika, Romika is literally she is 2 blocks away from me right now in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Also, damn, you right there by damn, bro, you damn near by me, boy. Depending on what turn you is, well, like on that side of the street, shit. On that, yeah, you by cottage, 'cause that's by cottage, right? Where she where they put her in the wall, there, right?
Cicero.
Oh damn! What the? I thought that was the one over there on cottage. Oh no, we definitely on two completely sides of the way.
That's a road. That's South Side.
David
Um,
Aisha said, since you know everybody, she said is Q related to Holly?
No, I can
No,
answer that. What the hell?
all right. And do you,
What
if you
you
had to guess, I know
what
you weren't there, but based off what you know about all three parties, would you have to? If somebody made you give an answer right now, would you say, "Oh yeah, it was definitely self defense," or no?
I, I can't get no answer, and I'm not gonna get no answer
Okay,
because
that's fair.
I
I'm
know
That's
cool.
that's
fair.
right.
I'm cool.
Now you
I'm
bet
cool.
you
I'm cool
boy,
with
David, you
I'm
bet
cool with
not give
both.
the answer. They'll be hating
I'm
you
cool with
next.
nah.
Don't
I'm cool
don't
with
let
both
Miss White
sides of.
set you up.
I'm cool with both sides of the family.
Mm.
I know La Leslie. Matter of fact, if she on here, you left your red what's the name plates, your red place setting plates here in my garage. If she on here looking, shit, I'm cool with they family. Shit, I've been around Los his family for the past 20 years. Shit, the Benz truck is right there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow,
Okay.
wow.
The truck is at my
Mm.
house, but ain't nobody gonna pull up to this motherfucker and do shit because
Well, you better say it.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
I know that's
I ain't gotta
right.
say it.
Talking.
Everybody know why I sat in the background.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, David,
Mm-hmm.
is y'all got any more questions for David?
Shit,
Because I mean, there ain't much more.
Y'all got any more questions for
I'm the
David?
neutral
Because
party.
he's the neutral party like
And that's
me.
the best place to be. Mm-hmm.
That yes, it
I,
is.
I'll
We
sit
ain't
back.
taking no sides. I ain't
I
getting in
say,
my feelings. This man just sat up here and gave good. He talked good about Romeca and what she did. Actually, Q did too. He didn't say nothing bad, but you know he talked good about her, and I mean that's we can respect that, y'all.
In the past, look, in the past when I talked about my good story with her, they said I was lying and shit. So I don't. It's just always something.
They
I got so
did.
many
They
stories
told
with
him that.
Anything
me.
you say, anything
They
you say,
did.
you a lie. You a known like you
Right.
like me out here in these streets now. So we gotta just stick together. Cause
Fact.
you like me, they call me a
Mm-hmm.
liar. Now, one thing I don't do is I don't lie.
For real though.
And I hate because
I
they
don't
call
like
me,
I
they
don't
say,
like
David,
lying. I
what's your
don't like lying on
Facebook
my face,
or
but
Instagram doing to
I have
bash
done
you?
it. You know what I'm saying? I have done it and shit like that. Even recently, like I was talking some shit about motherfuckers. That's why I feel like I can speak up and speak good about a motherfucker. You feel me? I can speak the goodness that I know a motherfucker good because I took to the internet with some bad shit about a motherfucker. So anytime I feel like I can do some good, I always try to do it.
Yeah. I don't think you bad at all. I don't think you bad. Despite of how
Yeah,
they might feel,
I'm
I
definitely
don't think
misunderstood most of the time.
me too. That's how I am. I'm misunderstood too. Q, do you think that the commentary that you provided on these different platforms has painted Romeca in a good light?
I think it just gave her the real, gave her the realness. Everybody not just 100% all flowers and you know what I'm saying. It's not always all good with everybody. Everybody got that one little side that you know what I'm saying that they gonna do some shit they don't want the world to see. You know, like I don't think I painted her in no
Um,
bad light. I think I just
uh,
told the truth.
they said,
I
what is
think people,
David's opinion on how Q been moving? I don't think he got a problem with it.
shit, I want
I
to
don't
know
have
your
no
true
David,
opinion.
you
feelings. Shit,
hear
you
that?
tell me how
That
you feel,
that's
bro. I ain't
that
tripping.
that's
Shit.
that's the thing. That's the thing. I don't have no opinion on nobody. I ain't
He
nobody
don't
to
have
judge
David
nobody.
don't have an opinion. Y'all would not. David said y'all would not do him like y'all
Look,
doing Q.
look,
He is
I
neutral.
went I went to prison for 4.5 years and didn't snitch. You ain't getting shit out of me.
Hey, that's crazy, man.
That's right. That's right.
Shit.
That's right.
Look,
You did 4 years.
pull my paper.
You ain't
You
doing no
you can
snitching.
pull look, you can pull my paperwork. It say David Brown would not give a statement.
Hmm. She said, "Do
What she
you
say?
think
Do
he
you think you
provided
have?
fair commentary regarding Holly and Romeca? Have you provided the good and the bad qualities for both of those young ladies?"
Is that me or Dave? Or she gonna add?
I guess she asking you, Q, because
Right.
David ain't getting in
Well.
it. Y'all can't get him to get in.
I think I did provide it because I mean I posted stuff that can go 50-50 with Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? And I posted stuff that that they possibly gonna say about Romeca, you know, me painting her as bad. All the videos, basically when I first dropped them videos was only to clear Los, you know what I'm saying? Like anything else is just the traction that it gained and everybody else is posting. Why not keep, you know what I'm saying? Like why not if if I can paint the narrative in a good way instead of making it look all bad because it's just too much stuff that make it look too bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to make it look like a girl on girl thing. It's not a girl on man thing. I think that's what they was running with.
Okay.
I ain't necessarily
Let me see.
and I never necessarily said that Holly was innocent. You know what I'm saying? Until I see the video, then I gave my own opinion. You know what I'm saying? But that's my own opinion.
Yeah. Well, Ron's Upper asked him a question. Do Q think it was an overkill or self-defense? Y'all giving Q pure HELL.
Right. She said,
Do
"Do you
Q
think I
think
think it
it's
was
an
overkill?"
overkill or self-defense since he saw the footage?
Um, overkill. And I would think it would be overkill if she shot her more than 3 times. She did. She only shot her what, twice? I don't think that's
Three.
overkill. I think that's some.
Okay.
I think that's a scared shooter.
Mm.
Mm.
So you okay? So I thought she shot her 3 times. No.
It's
If she
been
did shoot her 3 times, 3 times ain't enough times because it's like when you to say overkill. I done seen
Three is
motherfuckers get.
enough. Wait a minute. Well,
no. Listen, Amber.
I
Listen to
can't
what he
agree
said.
with you on that
I
one.
just I just
Listen,
think
you're
the
not
What?
person
listening.
gets shot
Nah,
with
nah.
something that holds
What he's
30
saying is
patients.
You're not listening.
right.
Yeah.
What he's saying is like, okay, with the boy that was walking down the street, and the police shot him, emptied his clip, reloaded, and started shooting him
16 times. You
again.
talking about Laquan McDonald, right?
Yeah, Laquan McDonald. They said
He
that was
from our block.
overkill.
He from Perry, bro. He from Perry. Laquan McDonald that got killed by the
Yeah,
police. He from our block.
they said that was overkill. The officer emptied his clip in him,
Yup.
dropped
Jason
the
Van
clip,
Dyke. He
and
killed my homie. Yeah.
then reloaded.
And then
Yeah.
reload it. And
Y'all
honestly,
shot him
y'all,
over 16
women
times.
normally, typically women unload.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, but dude, that's how we know he overkill. That's overkill. 16 times. You don't. It don't take that much. You know what I'm saying? Like you empty a whole clip in some. Like nah. That's what I look like at overkill because I'm used to people. I'm used to seeing shootings. When I hear shooting, I'm used to hearing 30 shots or more or 20 shots or more type stuff. Like this 3 shot, 2 shot. That's a scared shooter.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Mm. I'm gonna
That's
be
not
getting
overkill. You
off of
can't
here.
overkill
Q, you
nobody with
gotta
only
go
three
on
shots.
somebody else's.
Nah,
Huh?
no, I don't.
You sure?
Nah, I think the girl Moral, she asked me to come back, but no, I didn't. I ain't have to go nowhere.
We don't use that name over here.
Oh yeah, I call her more
No, I
sometimes.
mean, I ain't talking about what you calling her. I'm saying we don't talk about. I ain't saying the name as in picking like we don't.
Oh no,
We,
but that's because I asked him.
oh,
Right.
because you know, Amber, I don't want you talking about
That,
her with me up here at all. So,
yeah,
mm,
Dang.
yeah. Upper, you wanted to ask him something?
Yeah, I did. Hey panel, hey chat.
hey,
Hey.
So I wanted to not really so much to talk about my opinion because I think from my commentary everybody kind of know what my opinion is about the situation. But what I wanted to ask was because in the chat you kind of answered my question. What I asked you was do you feel like you've given fair commentary on Romeca and Holly? And when I say commentary, obviously I'm talking about can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
we
hear you.
hear
Okay.
you fine.
So when I say fair commentary, I'm talking about anything that you stated while you were on people's panels that you've been going on. So, and you basically said, yeah, you put out 50-50. You feel like some of the things that you put out about Holly, people could take it, as a negative or a positive. And then what you put out about Romeka, people could take that as a negative or a positive. So that's fair as far as what you said, right?
Yeah, cause somebody called me the other day and they was like, I seen that video. I mean, the live you was doing, and they was like, basically, they said I disrespected Holly when I was like, it was like I was like, if they want justice, then get the bitch. Then I was just basically saying it like I wasn't basically calling her no bitch or nothing like that. I was just saying like, what I'm saying, like
Right. So what I was
some people
wanting
might
to add,
take certain stuff
what I
the
was
wrong way.
what I was wanting to ask you was because initially when you first came on several platforms, I heard you say this. You said that basically you released a lot of the things about Romeka because you felt like Los was being attacked. So you felt like if certain things were being released about Los, then that pretty much prompted you to release what you wanted to release or what you had about Romeca. Is that correct? Because that's what you said.
Yeah, but too, but people gotta understand it's not just me posting too. I'm not the only like it's not just me that's wanna overly defend Lowe's. Like it's like let's just say he might see some stuff about him and he might tell somebody like, man, send cash this or do woo, you know what I'm saying? So he could, you know what I'm saying? Like even the playing field, every time something new come out, we just trying to make sure it's not directly being thrown on Los because Los did not pull the trigger. So this situation shouldn't be focused on him. It should be focused on Holly and Mika. You know what I'm saying? They situation. It shouldn't Los shouldn't even be talked about right now.
Okay. And then what I also wanted to say was that I heard you say that I walked past the camera that's out there on Cermak. And that's a possibility I might have. I'm gonna go back one of these days this week and go look at it to see, thoroughly look to make sure that I didn't miss anything. But I do want to point out that in the live stream that I made sure that I did show cameras in that area. So that wasn't to discount that you possibly have a video, because I did show that there are cameras placed on the Hillard, the elderly home, the Hillard homes. There's cameras placed there, two of them on the front of the building. So I didn't say that there wasn't any cameras. I just said that I didn't see any PODs, which are cameras placed above, like around the light poles. So
The
I didn't
pod,
see
the
them,
pod joints.
the
Yeah.
pods, right? So I didn't see them, but if it's there, then I'll go back and look. So I
Right
just
now,
wanted to.
I ain't said when I said that I didn't say that as if you missed something nothing. I was just saying like you notice how you know if you seen somebody walking past something, I'd be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm just calling something out, basically just letting people know that it is a video. You know what I'm saying? That it's gonna be coming out soon.
So you gonna drop it? So I don't need to. I don't need to see it. You're not trying to show it to me, or what? Or you want to talk about that on the back end?
Right, we can talk about that on the back end.
Okay,
That's why
and
I
then
actually told you to call me earlier. I don't know, you ain't never inboxed me though.
yeah, I was debating that. I was debating on that. So, and then I wanted to ask you, but now that you saying that you gonna show me the video, I hit you. I hit
Okay,
you
now,
up. But,
now I feel like it's something that like you okay.
what? What did I say?
Nah, it ain't none. It's all good.
No, I'm saying, what did I say?
Nah, you ain't say nothing. It's just
No,
I'm just
you
saying.
ain't say nothing, upper.
No, I'm not on no funny types, no funny style stuff. I'm just
No, I don't
doing,
think you on no fun. No, it ain't funny. No, it ain't even that. It's just it ain't really
Nah, he's talking about something
just a
else.
little joke. Right, just a little jokey joke.
Oh, okay. And then it was one more question. It was one more question that I had. I can't remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I had a question for David. So if you don't mind. So I don't know if somebody else asked because I've been in
David
and out and
did.
walking away. I wanted to know, did David have any relationship with Holly or no?
I ain't got no relationship with her. I just know.
Okay, because they were kind of
That's low
asking
Oh yeah,
about,
girl.
he yeah,
That's low girl.
right, so because
yeah,
they
he
were
said
asking
he
about.
knew her and she was laid back.
Okay. And that's another thing. Okay, so David, you did know Holly. So that's another thing that I kind of wanted to ask, like, is um I guess I'll give my opinion because that's what I really want to do. From everything that I've seen that's been put out on your part, Q, to be honest with you, it doesn't look like you're trying to paint Romeca in a good light. Not saying that it's your responsibility to paint her in a good light, but what I'm saying is it seems like it's some sort of underlying motive as to why all of these negative videos are coming out. And so while I was in the chat listening, I don't remember who said it, but um somebody said or somebody asked David, what do you feel about like the footage, the negative videos and footage that's been put out about Romeca? And he said that he feel like it's just regular baby mama, baby daddy stuff. And I think pretty much everybody on the panel agreed to that. So my question is, what, and you agreed to it too, Q. So my question is if that's true, if it's just regular baby mama, baby daddy stuff, what was the relevance of putting a spotlight on that footage?
Because the regular baby mama, baby daddy stuff that they posted originally about Los, which was made the whole world go crazy. The cousin Jaleesa posted that he was a stalker. He was stalking her job and all this and that. If she never posted that, then I don't have to release those videos. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, they done made the man gay. They done say he gay. I said, God Almighty.
yeah, I mean, they gonna say
Well,
what they gonna say.
we can
That's
say we can say that's a lie.
yeah.
So that's a
The
lie,
way they
Dave. You
the
don't
way
believe
they
that?
yeah, that's a
That's what
complete
David
lie.
said.
And then my my, if you don't mind, Amber, I ain't trying to take over, but my other question was,
You turn your
do you
shit
plan
on
on?
off.
Oh, this is my last question. I just wanted to know, are you still on tour, or is this your last time being on the platform, or are you going to continue to go to the different platforms and do interviews? And are you going to be collaborating with Holly's aunt?
Um, well, people is asking me to come on a platform. I don't necessarily just inbox people like, can I get on your platform and talk about stuff? Like, I don't do that. So, um, I don't know what I don't know. Is that a bad thing to go to panel to panel?
I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it depends on what the motive
No, it's
is.
not. These
Yeah.
people want to
Okay.
hear what you got to say. They proud of it.
I mean, if people
Right.
are reaching out to you and asking you, well, this is what I think. I think that it may be a little different if you were going around researching and looking for people's platforms to go on.
Right. Right.
But even though I don't really agree with your stance, and that's no secret, I got to be honest. No, I don't think that if people are reaching out to you, that you know that's a horrible thing or whatever.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, people
But
keep making it seem like I'm just inboxing these people to try to get on their platforms just to spread information. People is literally inboxing me and asking me to come on the panel and stuff like that. So I get on. I mean, I don't think it's
Because you bring views. Because
yeah.
you're bringing views right now. No matter how many times they say you a liar, they want to hear it. Mika
He's
Yeah,
said
about
but
to be the new
he's
Ant-Man.
still on tour up about to
you,
be his
you-
road manager.
Hey,
what
look,
people don't stop
all
and
this backlash
realize
I be facing, I be wanting
is
to tell people I'm charging now, but it just ain't never be no point because it was never about money from the beginning. That's what's
what a lot
crazy.
of what a lot of
Now
people
we
don't
have to be
realize is
honest.
negativity sells
no,
the
David
most.
trying
Yeah.
to say something. What'd he say?
I said what
What
people don't
is David?
realize is negativity sells the most.
Well,
Yes,
yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
If
I
if
mean,
everybody was on here just talking positive, 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 like she said, it'll be a Sunday church service. Everybody be up in here asleep. But since it's something negative that happened, everybody want the tea.
hmm
Everybody want to hop
Yep.
in and see,
hmm
oh, what's going on with this? What's
That's
going on
yep.
with this?
I agree with that 100%. And I gotta admit, I mean, as somebody that's a content creator, it's kind of hard to knock that because that's how we make our money on these platforms. I think that pretty much every content creator I know, anytime they do a story, is based off of, for the most part, something negative.
Something
It,
negative, right?
for the most part, even myself. So I'm not taking myself out of it. So when we say that negativity sells, as
That's
content creators, we got to put ourselves in that
that's
equation.
that's even how mainstream media is, how all the news stations is. When you cut on channel 32 or channel 7, it's nothing but bad shit. There's
right.
nothing good on fucking the news at all.
Yeah.
You might say, okay, it was good that the prisoners was released in Gaza yesterday, but during that whole 2 years, the motherfuckers was tortured, killed, all that shit.
hmm David back there sweeping.
Yeah, I left my garage
Oh,
open. A shitload of
Karen said, "How did
leaves.
David?
Oh, I remember what I had one last thing to ask you. One last thing. I swear this is the last question. Because I heard you say that that Los at one point his car was broken into in that same area. I wanted to ask you, when was it broken into?
I think there was like around 2022. His car got broke in. Right? I mean, his truck got broke in right there. 2021 or 2022 one around one of those years.
Okay.
David, Karen said, how did you find this? How did you come upon this live?
Nothing. I'll just be surfing on YouTube and shit.
YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.
So you heard that, Karen. I like David laid back. I like that.
I gotta be.
Yeah, I
All right,
enjoyed
well, y'all,
listening
I'm
to
gonna be
him
getting
and Boo
on.
both talk.
I wanted to say,
Me
my
too.
bad, Miss
I
White.
like to hear what they said about the girl. Okay,
I wanted
Yeah,
to
Auntie.
I
say,
like
I like to hear
I,
what they said about the girl.
I wanted to
What you
say
said,
one last. I wanted to say something to Q real quick. Q, you do understand that you probably, I know you're a new content creator and you're just now trying to get into this whole like content creation thing and create your platforms and everything like that. But if you don't realize it yet, you'll probably realize it very soon that anytime something is a viral story or it's a big sensational thing like this, people are going to talk and you're not always going to like what everybody has to say. So, and then also, the more that you talk, the more platforms that you go on, the more people screen record everything that you say and compare what you said last week to what you're saying this week and this and that and literally pick through every single thing like I'm gonna do. How are you going to handle that? And is that going to deter you from social media? And do you understand that it's not personal and it's just the nature of the game? And that's what people do on social media and investigate and report it.
Yep, facts. I definitely understand the world of social media before I even really get into it, but I definitely understand how people try to push things to get people to come and view it and stuff like that. So I definitely think of let me see. As far as like said, can you repeat the question one more time? I kind of got a little lost a little bit.
The question to keep it in layman terms, to keep it simple, is: are you ready for social media? And are you ready for people to pick apart everything that you say? And
Yeah,
does that is that going to
yeah.
deter you moving forward from creating a platform or talking on other people's platforms?
Right, yeah.
Basically,
So yeah,
do you
basically,
have thick enough skin?
I'm very good at explaining why I said certain things at a certain time. So like at the beginning, when it came to this, like I did explain a different story because I was only giving my opinion at the beginning, and then now since it's been Lilo's birthday, I had a video, so now I have the actual shit that I'm saying that happened. So now my story have changed. So people can get on platforms and be like, oh, you change your story every time you get on woo dee woo. And I'll be like, my story only changed since this week. You know what I'm saying? Since I have got this video. Everything else was just my speculation of me knowing Romeca, what type of person she was, and me just trying to guess.
Right. Well, okay. Well, it was good talking to everybody. I'm about to go ahead and drop down. You know what? Have you seen my platform on YouTube, Q?
Not honestly. I looked at it earlier, but I kind of fell asleep, so I was a little tired.
Okay. That's all
Well,
I
he
really
shared
wanted
it
to.
on his post, so he can find where you at. But David, the women in the chat want to know, are you single?
Not
What?
single, nah. Nah, I'm not single. Nah.
Women in the chat want to know, is David
So
single?
she say, shit, David got a house. He out there cleaning. He got a Maserati. Can you have birthday parties there? He said, hey, where your woman
I'm
at? Hell
telling
no,
you.
they on you, blood.
You gotta
Nah, I
Yeah,
somebody
ain't
asking.
single.
they not giving David the problem. They giving you Q. David can say whatever at this moment. They don't care. They
That's
like him.
that's because David ain't said nothing. To like
Right.
he in the
Exactly.
middle with it.
Look, look,
Exactly. You ain't look.
soon as David say he on low side, watch all
Okay,
them,
so
watch him break loose.
I mean, I ain't gotta.
he has said
I ain't
he would
necessarily gotta
ask
say I'm
for
on.
his number
I
for
ain't
them.
necessarily gotta say I'm on the side because, like I said, I'm. That's been my man's him, especially his brother Cap. That's my best friend.
Right.
Like
He,
if I
he just
wasn't
saying
in
it was
the
an unfortunate situation.
yeah, if I wasn't in the mix,
Yeah.
shit, the Benz truck wouldn't be right here in my driveway.
Don't he got another interview to do tonight?
I got called
No,
for
he
an
said he
interview.
ain't going on there. He said
Oh.
he ain't going on there.
Oh,
Mhm.
did you have a bad
Um,
experience and that's why you not never mind? Because I'm finna get messy.
No,
I'm finna go ahead and
honestly,
go there.
I didn't have too much bad of an experience, but it's just too much.
I'll tell you
Did-
about it, Upper.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you about to get off?
Yeah, I was gonna drop
Yeah,
down
I'm
and
about
see
to
if
get off. David, I'm
Yeah,
Oh.
glad
and been on
David
here,
told me
and
you
been on here
finished
2 hours. You
yours.
know it's time to go.
What you say?
Yeah, and I gotta go to
Well,
too.
y'all, there
That's
y'all
other
have
hip
it.
hop is on too. Yeah.
There y'all
Yep,
have
I've
it.
been on here 2.5 hours.
Amber
I gotta
has
get out. Huh?
Amber has had her interview with Q. She has
Amber, you a
another
little
guest on
old.
the panel.
Amber, a little old lady.
She sure
I
is.
sure am.
Uh, well, y'all heard it all from the middle and the side. So
Hmm.
what you decide to do with the information is up to you. But only thing Miss White been saying is be responsible with what you put out.
right,
Be
fact.
responsible with what you put out because if you don't know and you just throwing stuff upside the wall and the what ifs and all they had to do and that's crazy. That's crazy. We had 3 emotional people that day, and what they could have did and should have did is not what they did do. And so you can't say all of that. You got to deal with you got to play the cards the hand you were dealt. And it's very irresponsible out here just making up all these scenarios when nobody don't have no
My bad,
facts.
y'all.
That's so
Exactly.
dangerous.
At the
That's
end of the day,
dangerous.
it's gonna come down to what the law, the DA, and anybody what anybody else want to do about it.
Yeah.
But Q, you do realize that Miss White is definitely right. I'm not too much gonna speak too much on my opinion about that, but you do realize that that's not gonna stop, right? This is social media. This has been going on for years and years and years. People gonna always make. I mean, people on the internet been saying Beyonce in the Illuminati for 30 years. So I
Yeah.
mean, so I don't know if you followed the Kanika Jenkins case, but during the Kanika Jenkins case, I followed that very closely, and all type of conspiracy theories were made. That's just what people are going to do. So
Hmm.
Yeah.
at the end of the
Absolutely.
day, that's the nature of the game. If facts are put out, people are going to give their
Absolutely.
opinion on. And then what I also want to say while I'm up here is it is a difference between a conspiracy theory and taking the facts and giving a scenario based off of your opinion. Now, as a blogger and a content creator, I do think that it's very important when you're giving a scenario, wording is very important. Instead of saying A, B, and C, maybe you should say, in my opinion, A, B, and C.
Or
Allegedly, A,
allegedly.
B, and C. Then
Yeah.
it's all the way in how you do it. But in any, especially because blogging is a form of journalism, but it's a totally different ball game than being a news anchor. So people
Right.
that are blogging are going to give their opinion, how they feel about it, and what they think happened. That's just what it is.
Absolutely. I'm not going to disagree
So
with none of that.
I'm
I
gonna go
agree
ahead
with
and
every
drop
bit of
down,
that.
y'all.
Okay.
I agree with all of that. I was just saying, like, I just find it hard to believe when somebody is saying that they want justice for the baby. I mean, I'm not gonna call her she was a grown woman. When they say they want justice for Romeca, but then you're gonna say her baby daddy was trying to kidnap her, or her baby daddy took the arm of Holly and aimed the weapon in the direction that they wanted to go. That's the
Yeah,
kind of stuff I'm talking about.
that shit sounds stupid.
Right.
That
That's what
kind of
made
Ain't
me
no
stuff
speak
shit.
I
because
ain't speaking
it
on.
was sounding so egregious. That's why I had to say it. I'm like, hold on, nah, I don't know no those like that. Let me talk about what I know. No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
reckless.
It
Very
is.
reckless.
I
And
agree.
and yeah, you can't do both. You can't sit up and say justice for her and you creating this kind of stuff. That's foolery at its finest. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm finna get off. Off live. I enjoyed you fellas today. And Miss White, Upper, and everybody else that came up here and in the chat.
Thanks for
Thank
having me,
y'all.
man. Anytime.
All
All right,
right. Thank
and thank
y'all.
you everybody, the panelists in the chat.
All right. See
You are.
y'all.
See.
Good
All right.
night.